I say it's high time we knocked off yet another level. This time we're going to the power reactor to battle Phoenix Magnian. The whole backstory here is that we found this Neo-Arcadian arms factory that's manufacturing a bunch of the weapons that Neo-Arcadia is using for defense. I'm guessing it's the X-clones and shit like that. Anyway, there's this power reactor that's powering the whole thing, so we're trying to destroy it in order to decrease the number of weapons Neo-Arcadia has, making it easier for our small resistance force to do battle with them. Kind of dig the music. It's got this kind of James Bond type thing going on. Destroy all power reactors to put a stop to the factory functions for good. Currently there are 4 power reactors in operation. Yes, there are 4 power reactors in operation, and we have to destroy each and every single one. They're very easy to find. You'd have to be trying not to find them in order to not find them. They are not hidden at all. They're actually laid out in such a way that they're like blatantly like in your way in order to get through the level. Actually destroying them is a requirement for fighting the boss. Little frog X-clone there. Creepy little motherfucker that he is. And the major gimmick of this level is these teleport orbs. I call them teleport orbs even though they're not orbs and they aren't really teleporting. But whatever. These are classic Megaman enemies from the classic series, of course. At least they seem very similar to one of the enemies from there. First reactor, just stand here, mash the attack button. It'll die, no problem. And it does drop an elf, so there's that. Yes, the teleport orbs. Classic Megaman enemy, they home in on wherever Zero is on the screen. And the trick to them is that you can knock them around and use them to destroy parts of the level. You can open up shortcuts, you can get rid of spikes, you can kill enemies. Whoa! Oh, that was close. Seriously, fuck that shit. That was just way too goddamn close. Yeah, you can use them to take out enemies and stuff. If you want to shoot them straight, just hit them with a basic buster shot. You can destroy that wall, and there's a shortcut, but it's really only good for the energy crystals. Reactor 2, just stand in the corner and watch the number of shots. They come out in pairs of 2. After every second shot, jump up and unleash whatever buster charge you have into it, and it should go down without a problem. Very simple, very, very simple. Now for this part, there's 2 ways to do it. If you have an ice chip, you can freeze that and ride it all the way up, or you can do what I do, which is just stand right here and just mash the buster button over and over and take out these things as they go around. And that should make things very easy for you. Those things will knock you off the ladder, and they have surprisingly high damage output, so do not underestimate them and don't let them stick around. Don't try to rush through that because you're going to get hit a bunch of times and it's not going to be pleasant. To get these items you use the chain rod and you yank them out, but not the best idea, especially if you're at full health, because those little spin tops are a pain in the ass to deal with. Switching to the defense form because I want as much health as possible going into this boss fight, for reasons I'll get into later. Lead reactor number 4, although I'm fighting it 3rd because I took a weird shortcut. You gotta get into a rhythm. It's very similar to the second one, except there's a ground shot. And once you get the rhythm down, it's very easy. That's really all there is to it. Ooh, somehow I took a hit somewhere. I'm not completely at full health. That's not good. I fucking hate this boss. I need as much going into it as possible. This reactor, reactor 3, it's completely identical to reactor 2. So just do the exact same thing. Just stand in the corner, you know, count the shots. 1, 2, jump, shot. And that brings us to the conclusion of this little mini boss gauntlet here. Yeah, there's no boss doors, there's no way to regain health. You have to go straight from that reactor to the boss fight. This fellow here with the very nice heart-shaped burn around him, that would be Phoenix Magnian, the boss of this place. What are you doing here? How dare you fool around in my area? I'm guessing Zero was masturbating somewhere. I am Phoenix Magnian. Phoenix Magnian, Phoenix, named after the bird that resurrects from its own ashes. Magnian, magnesium, an element known for burning like a motherfucker. So, yeah, the name makes sense, and obviously he's a fire dude. Well, he'll pay for this insult with my Phoenix Flame. I shall purify your evil mind with my flame. He's very obsessed with fire, pre-fight banter, blah blah blah. You would think ice, but no, in this game it goes ice is good against electricity, electricity is good against fire, fire is good against ice. So obviously we would go with electricity. The defense form, it has a lower damage output, but if you fully charge your shots and you exploit elemental weaknesses, that negates any of the penalties from having only one power. So don't worry about that. I know I don't. He'll stand completely still until you let loose your first shot, so take that opportunity to charge up some stuff. And I hope to God you have at least 2 chargeable weapons, because you will need it against this motherfucker. Do not let him grab you. He gives a very nice little reference to the Zero series, or the X series. Fuck X skill, X skill, fuck. Fuck X skill. Oh, fuck. I fucking hate his X skill. It's like impossible to dodge. He's invisible during the whole thing. And it does bullshit damage. This boss has the most fucking ridiculous damage output ever. So, defense form, defense form, defense form. Cannot stress that enough. Electric chip, have it. Okay, I did say you can take this guy out pretty easily, and you can without having that, but I do not heavily recommend it. Obviously, I went with this order for a goddamn good reason. I am a Phoenix. I will be back again and again until you pay for your insult. Whoa. Whoa. Uh-oh. Fuck. Now they're singing to me. Bastards. How did we do? Oh, snap. That's the best ranking yet, but for some reason it's an A rank. I guess I dragged my rating overall down or something. You got the flame chip. We now have all the elemental chips, which means, holy shit, we are going to start fucking stomping on bitches soon enough. Or not, because this game is actually quite a bit harder than the first one in some respects. You captured the X skill of Phoenix Magnian. You got the Ten Shozan. I'm probably not pronouncing that right, and I'm likely to get laughed at. But it's one of my favorite X skills, and it's very, very nice. Very nice, especially if you use the Flame Chip in conjunction with the Z-Saber. Because that's how you use it. No new forms, unfortunately, but, well, you can't win them all. I wasn't really trying for a new form. Anywho, that takes care of the initial group of bosses. Stay tuned next time for the surprise mystery level. What will happen? Who knows? Fuck you all, and good night.